on our special series Multi-Baggers of 2017. Today we feature Venky's India. All of you have heard about this. Yatin Mota is standing by with what this company is all about and what's been working in its favor. Yatin.
Thanks for that, Neeraj. And as the wall graphic suggesting, 7 times up in this calendar year. So 2017 Venky is 7 times up. Now if you look at what is really working, if you look at the return ratios for Venky's, the return on equity, look at this 26.3%, and return on capital, which is return on capital employed, ROCE, it is almost 16.2%. Price to book, of course, it will be slightly expensive given the fact that it's a run up 7 times. So the price to book on FY19 basis is close to 4.8 times, and FY19 price to earnings is probably cheapest in the FMCG basket and the kind of sector that Venky's is currently operating, almost 22 times. Now that was a valuation screenshot, but if you look at the debt also, which has come down significantly, so from a peak of probably 715 crores, the company has managed to repay most of its debt, which is now currently at a 5-year low of 290 crores. So apart from the kind of cash that they've generated and the kind of money that they've spent on capital expenditure, they have been successfully been able to reduce the leverage on the balance sheet. Of course, if you look at the revenue pie chart, really, poultry and poultry products really contribute to bulk of their revenue composition, which is almost 47%, and the animal healthcare segment as well as the oilseed segment forms a majority part. So, don't look at it from only a poultry company, but also animal healthcare as well as oilseed segment is something that is keeping the stock uptick in terms of the revenue growth. Of course, animal health is something wherein they enjoy 20% EBITDA margin, and probably poultry is something in which they get a lot of their bulk turnover, wherein the margin is close to 11% on the institutional side. Now look at the valuation snapshot really, and how really the growth has happened for the company. So far in the first half, the company has already clocked in revenues of 1,251 crores, very close to what they have done in FY17. But look at the profitability. Whatever profits that they earned in FY17, they have already done it in first half of this financial year. So the kind of profitability which has seen improvement is something which is the reason for the stock to give such a steep uptake. Of course, the margin is also expanded by 200 basis points, and also the key return ratios improved significantly for the first half of FY18. Of course, egg prices, and that is something we need to watch out for, have significantly moved up, and from Jan it was close to 338, and look at the kind of gradual uptick that we have seen. Of course, it cooled off from the peak, and also there is seasonality. But even if you look at it from a year-on-year basis, probably egg prices have moved significantly in the favor of the company. Of course, what's working in favor of the company? Sharp rise in poultry prices, better realizations, and that was the reason I was pointing out how margins really improved for the company by 200 basis points. Demand supply moving. Of course, cow slaughter or beef ban is something which is also playing favor, because of which chicken demand has moved up. Higher utilization, capacity expansion, lack of cold storage, and decline in raw material prices is something again that everybody is putting on their radar. And finally, the key risks, probably event like bird flu and decline in the commodity prices, which is basically chicken and egg. If those prices move down, probably there could be some margin pressure. But the kind of move that we have seen for the company, the kind of move that we have seen for the end product probably indicates that from here on also there could be a sustainability as far as Venky's profitability is concerned. 7 times is what the company delivered returns for the calendar year 2017.
What a dream run. And Yatin, I think you would like to make a disclosure also that you have never tasted neither chicken nor egg in your life.
But that hasn't
that would be typically for most of the people from my community.
Same for us.
Same for us as well. Yeah, indeed. Well, thanks a lot for that, Yatin. That's an interesting analysis on Venky's India as well.